Hey, MMA fanatics! Buckle up for a gossip-filled ride through Planet UFC. Alex Pereira is on a roll and has much to say to the 205 division. And there's been an interesting exchange between two fighters outside the octagon. Also, Daniel Cormier just warns Nate Diaz about an upcoming fight. So let's dive in without missing a beat, because things just got interesting in the UFC circles. Pereira's mock to the upperclassmen. Alex Pereira just updated fans on his YouTube channel that he's moving to the light heavyweight division, after losing to Izzy Adesanya. But he isn't just picking fights inside the octagon at 205. He's up for Twitter sparring as well. He recently posted a mocking tweet. "Where are now the LHW, who were talking about me when I was in middleweight?" However, his tweet was met with mixed emotions from fans. One referred to a Madagascar joke with a Kowalski analysis, calling his entry to light heavyweight a banger. Another wants to see him against Jamahal Hill. He tweeted, "Alex Pereira versus Jamahal Hill. Poetan's going to LHW to get revenge for his coach, Glover Teixeira. That's the fight fans would love to see. Let's go, Uncle Dana White." It doesn't end here. Poetan also tweeted this, "After announcing that my next fight will be in 205 pounds, 93 kilograms. Henry Cejudo's breakdown. We all know how the Pereira vs. Adesanya fight went. Henry Cejudo gave his take on the fight, saying Adesanya may have won the 287 main events, but he did so after 4 tries. Moreover, Cejudo feels Adesanya's defense is weak, and Pereira got severe strikes during the fight. He said, Alex Pereira did have him hurt. If there's one thing you guys can take from that is Israel, his defense to leg kicks is not all there. He's too out. He's too straightforward. Pereira had him hurt in the leg. Israel just curled up and threw that right hand and went for broke. He threw the Hail Mary and called him and took him out. Those are the chances you take. And I think the biggest lesson Pereira could learn is to be careful, man. This isn't glory. You don't have an 8-ounce glove or a 10-ounce glove. When you're fighting someone in the MMA, it's a 4-ounce glove. He's got in trouble in those positions before. He's gonna be super hard to beat at 185 pounds, because at 185 pounds, he's gone through everybody, and nobody there has any trust in their wrestling. However, some fans would beg to argue with Cejudo. One commented on the video, "My biggest takeaway is to pick the opposite of Henry Cejudo." Another said, "It was a trap. Alex got too overconfident and went in swinging, with his guard down, and paid for it." In almost all of Alex's previous fights, he drops his guard. I think Izzy finally solved that puzzle, and Alex moves up to LHW where he belongs. So what do you think? Did Izzy get lucky in his last fight with Pereira, or was it an intentional win? Comment below to let us know. Colby Covington's threat to Edwards. Colby Covington is still hell-bent on fighting Leon Edwards. Recently, he claimed Edwards could lose his title if he denies a fight with Covington. He said,
"If Leon doesn't want to fight, I've already been assured that it's okay. They'll just strip him and I'm next in line." So, the fact that he's trying to cry and act all privileged is just funny, but there's nowhere to go. Dana has assured me I'm fighting him this summer. I don't know the location yet. We'll have to wait to see from Dana and the big bosses at the UFC what they decide. "Yeah, I know you wanted to fight the Street Judas Masvidal so bad. Don't worry, Leon. After I beat your ass this summer, you can fight George on the prelims."
Leon responded, saying he wasn't physically ready for a fight in July. He is suitable for Abu Dhabi in October. He also doesn't think there's a worthy opponent in the welterweight division, especially Covington, who lost to a guy Edwards himself beat and has been out of the octagon for over a year, turning down Burns, Muhammad, and Chimaev. He added, "For a guy to be fit and healthy, sit on the sidelines, turn down 3 or 4 fights, and then say he wants to fight for the title, it doesn't make sense. I feel like they should do it as I did it. Just shut up and fight. I earned my position. I worked for it." But these guys want handouts and freebies, which is not how it works. But Twitter is already manifesting the fight. Ruben Carter tweeted, "I think Colby has a better chance against Leon than Usman. Usman's knees are finished. His entire game is upper body strength. And Leon's legs were the massive difference between them." One fan tweeted, "Leon, you're obviously worried about losing your belt to Colby. Just fight him and be done with it. It's not a good look, mate." So is Leon avoiding the fight? Or are his reasons legitimate? And does Colby have a better chance of beating Leon? Comment below to let us know. Justin Gaethje on Michael Bisping. Justin Gaethje may have said much about Bisping's commentary during the Edwards vs. Usman fight, but later he realized and explained it was out of emotions, mainly because his teammate was fighting. He added that he didn't mean to throw Bisping under the bus, but he doesn't like Bisping, especially after his shit talk during the Michael Johnson fight. Jake Paul vs. Nate Diaz. We're excited to see Nate Diaz face off against Jake Paul in the octagon, but Daniel Cormier is worried for Diaz. His first concern is Paul's size and his improved fighting skills. Also, Nate is prone to take hits. Guys like Ferguson and Masvidal have hit him, and we can't deny the rule sets are also on Paul's side. So, is Nate fighting a losing battle on August 5? Cormier discussed Diaz's strong point: he doesn't get tired. He can win the fight if he keeps a high pace from the start. His final verdict was that Jake was the bigger and younger guy in this fight, and they usually take the win. Well, we don't know about Cormier, but Twitter's ready for Diaz to take down Paul. One fan tweeted a meme: Nate Diaz after choking out Jake Paul. Meanwhile, according to MMA Fighting, Dana White chose not to comment on the fight. We wonder what that's about. Alright folks, that's all for today's video. We'll be back with more updates on the ongoing drama in another one. Until then, peace out.